Hi, today we will learn Dutch or Netherlands about part of orange. Let's start it. In the Netherlands, we have Mandarin orange, which is quite popular because some people bring it for lunch. We call it as mandarijn. Orange itself is sinaasappel. Apple is apple. Sinaas is from China. So it's apple from China. 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 We put it in one word, which is sinaasappel. Potato is aardappel. Aard is earth. So it's apple from the earth. Potato. In English, it's kind of rarely to say orange fruit or sinaasappel vrucht in Dutch, even though in Indonesian language sometimes we say it with the fruit after we say the orange, of course in Indonesian language. But it seems like in English and in Indonesia it's in Dutch it's not common to say it with the fruit after you say the fruit itself. So I just write it here that fruit in English in Dutch is vrucht. Vrucht. And in Dutch we also have fruit, which is different with vrucht. Vrucht. Fruit here is like we have fruit, we have vegetable. So the fruit here is the fruit there. But if you say vrucht here, it means it's part of, let's say, the tree, orange tree. It has leaves, it has the stem, and it also has the fruit. In that case, we call it as vrucht. But this one is for fruit and vegetable, so fruit. And orange peel in Dutch is sinaasappelschil. One word. Orange meat is not the dish, but it's, let's say, fleshy or flesh part of orange. In Dutch is sinaasappel vruchtvlees. With the schil, you put it in one word together with sinaasappel, but this one you put it separately because this is already consists of two words, which are vrucht from here, fruit, and vlees, flesh, vruchtvlees. Orange seed can be zaad, can be pit, but for this one we use pit. We put it together with sinaasappel, sinaasappel pit, one word. And the fiber itself, orange fiber or pith, I thought we can replace or translate the fiber into vezel, but it seems like we cannot. So whenever you want to say that about orange fiber, instead of use the vezel word, you have to explain like the white part that's a bit stringy, that fibery or fiber a bit like that you sometimes you eat or sometimes you have to remove before you eat. So you have to explain, you have to give the definition of it instead of changing the word itself into vessel. That's why I crossed this word. Even though fiber itself, if we translate it into Dutch, is vessel. And orange pulp, in Dutch, we can use pulp also, but it's a bit more into like this, like vrucht. So it's pulp, this one, pulp, 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 a slightly different sound. Or we use the same word with this one. Vrucht. Again, vrucht, vlees. We put in two words, so we put space here in between. We don't put it as one word, but we put as two words. And we have peeling with hand or with knife. With hand, you call it pellen. With knife, you call it schillen. For example, with hand, peeling for banana, banaan, or egg, ei. Peeling with knife or schillen, we use for apple, apple, or pear, pear. Peel, pel, peeled, gepeld. Peeling, pellen, or can be also schillen if used knife. And here is just an extra one because it's interesting. Squeeze, perst, heeft geperst. Heeft geperst, it means have squeezed or squeezed. The equipment itself is sinaasappel pers, if one. If more than one, sinaasappel persen. The equipment for squeezing orange. Sinaasappel pers, one. More than one, sinaasappel persen. It seems like pers. In Indonesian language, we also have the word that I kind of think it's from Dutch, which is peras. Orange itself in Indonesian language is jeruk. So squeeze, in Dutch pers. In Indonesian language peras. The formal one. Informal, sometimes we say peras. So the correct way or the formal one is peras. This is the informal peras. Even though there's word peres, we write it like this, but we read it as peres. It means you fill until it's really full, filling all the edges. So peras is the formal one for squeeze in Indonesian language, but informal we also say it peres. There's peres, fill something until really full, until filling all the edges. Yeah, maybe it's from Dutch, pers. Yeah. Thank you. Hi, today we will learn Indonesian language or Bahasa Indonesia about part of orange in Indonesian language. Let's start it. orange, jeruk. In English, you say the orange first and then part of it. In Indonesian language or bahasa Indonesia, the part first and then the fruit or the orange. In this case, jeruk. Even though in English it's rarely to say orange fruit, but in Indonesian language sometimes you may find buah jeruk. Sometimes we say orange as jeruk, sometimes we call orange as buah jeruk. Buah itself is translated as fruit. Orange peel. In Indonesian language, we use the same word, whether it's for peel or for skin. We use the same word, kulit. Kulit jeruk. In English, we don't have orange meat, but sometimes for making juice, in Indonesia, most of the time we don't strain the pulp. So when we make juice, most of the time it means blender juice. It means we put the fruit, including the pulp, and then we just drink it without filtering, just getting the water. In Indonesia, we also drink the pulp. The juice in Indonesia most of the time is blender juice, including the pulp. That's why we have this word that you might hear. Daging jeruk. Even though daging is meat, but when you hear or when you find daging jeruk or daging any kind of other fruit, it means the pulp. Seed or seeds, orange seed or orange seeds. Biji. Because in bahasa Indonesia, most of the time or generally we use in single form, biji. Instead of seeds or biji. If you want to be specific, like there's several seeds on the floor or inside something, you might say it biji, you repeat the word. But most of the time, in general, we just use it in single form, biji, even though for seed or seeds. Biji jeruk or biji buah jeruk. You may use, you may skip the buah or fruit. For orange fiber or fibers is the same with this one, because most of the time we just use in single form. So we just use serat or serabut for fiber or fibers. Serat or serabut jeruk. And sometimes we also use this word putih. It means white. You can say, you can skip the putih or white or the pith in English. For zest, in Indonesian language is kinda, we don't have one specific word for it. We have to say the way we have it, like you do something with the orange so you get the dots from the orange skin or peel. So we don't have specific word for zest. Maybe we just say parutan kulit jeruk. Kulit jeruk, orange peel, and then parutan. But we don't have specific word for it. We have to say the way we have it. And this one I put pink circle because when I check on the dictionary there's no specific word for this one, but we use this one most of the time for translating pulp. And then I check the dictionary, this word has different meaning in the dictionary in KBBI or KBBI. So I put the pink circle here because we use it. We use this word even though when I check it's not, well, the meaning is kind of different than this one, but just use this one because we use this one. Orange pulp, bulir jeruk, or bulir buah jeruk. Yeah. You can use or skip the buah. We use bulir specifically for jeruk or orange pulp. For mango pulp, we don't say it with bulir, we say it with daging. And in English, we have peel, we have peeled, we have peeling. Here, peel as noun is kulit, but here, peel as verb is kupas. Peeled, dikupas. So, the suffix ed or ed here in Indonesian language is prefix di. Dikupas. Peeled. Peeling. So here the ing in Indonesian language is prefix me, but we have already learned about this in the previous video a long time ago. Some words when you have to put prefix me, it change the initial from K into N and G or eng, so it becomes mengupas, peeling. Thank you.